In this video, we'll walk you through the key features and functionalities to help you get started right away. When you first start the application, you will be prompted to connect to the default database with the user admin and password admin. Enable the Remember Me option and log in. There is currently no information in the database, and we see nothing but zeros on the dashboard. You can start by manually entering your products and organizations or importing them from CSV files. However, we recommend starting with a test database to familiarize yourself with the application. It's advisable to use a separate database for this purpose. So let's first create a new database. Navigate to the Utilities menu and select Local Databases. Click the plus button on the toolbar to add a new database and enter the name Demo. Finally, connect to this database. When creating a database, a user with the name admin and password admin is automatically added to it. Enter this data and log into the system. Now, navigate to the Clear Database menu. Then, click the Demo button to generate a sample database. Once you're comfortable with the application using the test data, you can delete it or switch to another one and start entering your own data. The central element of the application is the Business Transactions Journal, highlighted in yellow in the diagram. It is in this module that all movements related to goods and money are recorded. For example, such events as the shipment of goods to a client or payment to a supplier. The journal is available through the menu Finance, All Transactions, and plays a key role in data integration. Financial transactions reflect changes in cash in bank accounts and cash desks. Warehouse transactions affect the accounting of warehouse balances. Each transaction can contain a specification of goods, their quantity, cost, and other details. Transaction amounts are used for settlements with customers and suppliers, helping to automate control over accounts receivable and payable. The module diagram can be divided into two functional groups: data entry modules and analysis and reporting modules. Data entry modules simplify the entry of information into the Business Transactions Journal and include purchases, recording the receipt of goods from suppliers; sales, processing shipments to customers, accounting for returns; manufacturing, managing the assembly and disassembly of goods; inventory, movement, control of batches, serial numbers, and expiration dates; CRM, organizing work with customers and suppliers. Analysis and reporting modules use data from the journal to generate accounting entries and reports. All entries created based on transactions are accumulated in the general ledger, accessed via Finance Accounting General Ledger. The general ledger serves as the basis for generating reports such as trial balance, balance, profit and loss, cash flow, capital flow. For the convenience of users, the application supports automatic creation of accounting entries. This option is activated in the Profile settings, My Profile, automatically post transactions. If necessary, postings can be added manually through the Posts tab in the Transaction card. In the Transaction Types section, Settings, Transaction Types, you can set up additional types of transactions and their corresponding postings. In addition to standard financial reports, each application module provides access to specialized reports. The current state of the enterprise is displayed in a visual form on the dashboard, which combines key metrics and indicators. Take a look at what some of the reports look like. Trial balance, balance, profit and loss, capital flow, cash flow, bank accounts turnover, dynamics of payments, structure of payments, debtors, Revenue margin. Structure of sales. Interactive sales dashboard. RFM analysis. Interactive HR dashboard. Lists are sets of records, such as organizations. If all the records do not fit on the screen, the application splits them into separate pages and places a page switch under the list. Any column can sort lists. To do this, click on the column header. From the list, you can get to the object card by clicking on the active cell in the list table. The first column may display a context menu icon in the form of 3 vertically arranged dots. If you click on this icon, a menu for working with a selected record will appear. For example, it can be Edit, Copy, or Delete. The color label of the object can also be displayed here as a vertical colored strip. Above the list, there may be a context search field, a period switch, and other switches. The toolbar may contain buttons. Filters, in the form of a funnel icon, opens a form for selecting additional parameters for filtering a dataset in a list. Column settings. Export to CSV, export to Excel, etc. Add as a plus sign. Opens the object card in the mode for adding a new record. Grouping. A grouped list can be displayed as a chart. Object cards are used for adding or updating application objects, such as organizations or sales orders. If an object has subordinate objects, such as transactions in an organization, then at the top of the card there will be buttons, tabs, for going to the subordinate lists of objects. After entering data in the card, you need to click the Add or Save button to write the data to the database. Most objects can be attached to files and photos. This can be done on the Files or Card tab by dragging from Finder. Catalogs combine a convenient and visual list of objects with quick search and scrolling and an object card. Thank you for watching.